Hi guys, welcome to my coloring channel. Alcohol markers continuation to the last page or the last coloring that I color. So this one is BB Tinta's coloring book. So I blanco out. I use the white postcard to blanco out that the bottom that the grass strokes or the grass drawing, so that I could use I could color or I could draw grass over it. But come to think of it, you don't have to use white blanco, white postcard to color it. Because that alcohol marker seems to be dark enough to just color over the lines. So just draw out the blades of the grass. If you can, just draw the grass, and then usually I'll color uh, the greens, the lightest greens at a distance. I mean, those one further away from you, you color the lightest. So I'll do this kind of line by line coloring. It seems to be quite therapeutic when I'm doing this. Just continue until the foreground, and then you layer it again. Usually you lay it to the foreground, the greener, the darker the green at the foreground. I'm fast forwarding most of the uh, video here because I find that probably it's a bit boring when I color. So I rather do it in a little bit. It's not a relapse kind of take. This one is just a little bit faster than the normal, not the normal take. So I'm adding grass again, drawing grass in darker green, in a darker green, yes. Then continue with the medium green, just doing this, drawing this grass. You draw as close as you can so that it looks natural and it looks fluffy. The grass look fluffy. Just draw as close as you can, and you lay it over again just to get a different tone of grass, color of grass. Sometimes I'll use the brush tip from the markers, or the other one, the pointy one. So it also depends on which cap that I uncap. Sometimes I just, you wouldn't know which side you are. I can't remember which one will be the pointy one or which one will be the brush tip. So do as much as you can. Just color or just draw out the blades of the grass as close as possible, and do more layering, layer and layer. You layer more at the foreground. Don't go all the way to the back, just more of on the foreground. So I'm adding a bit of browns, or you have yellows, just to make it look natural. And then now I'm coloring the basket using this, I would say it's a medium brown, or is a bit darker brown. I wish I wish I have more browns here. The Ahuhu 120 colors that I got, the browns are not that many. Probably I'll buy an open stock. And then I'm using white Posca just to line out, to do lines on the baskets, so that it looks like a how do you call this? It looks textured like a wicker basket. So the important tool for me when I do coloring, I'll need probably my Posca, my white Posca will be the one that is always with me, and the fine liners, either the black, brown, or the gray fine liners. Even when I do color pencils, I'll have this Posca or fine liners with me. So it with the white Posca done, I mean I'm coloring this with a different brown, the stool here, and I color over the white Posca after it's dried. You you just color over it so that it looks natural. You can adding some shadows under, uh, adding shadows here and there, or tone, just to add some toning. Browns, grays, just do some layering on the basket so that it looks um, not that stark white, with the lines there. So I wish I would have, I mean, I wish I can get a hold of a Posca, same as this, the I think 0.1 nib, in a cream colored instead of white. I'd rather have a cream colored doing all this rather than white. So just adding some shadows underneath the basket there, or using some another browns or yellow, like yellow, just to color over it. Try to add more colors, whatever you are drawing or you're coloring. Like the browns, I usually have a three color brown, three tone of brown to color. The grass also, I'll do a three tone greens. And then I use liners to draw out the wood grains. Adding some color to the wood grains. shadows under that kitty's. I realized that when I was coloring, I think my book shifted, and then uh, the camera didn't catch most of my coloring. I'm so sorry. And at, uh, at on this part, I'm trying to I tried to color a different way, or how I color a tree a stick, or you call that tree stump, or a pole. This is one way I colored with the wood grains, using fine liners to draw out the grains, adding some details to that pole. And so when I color here, I use a different way of just testing and how it will look. I'm just testing instead of coloring or drawing out the grains. I just use a thicker brush tip just to do this kind of staggered lines, and use a different brown to fill it up, the gaps there, and then white Posca again. So I realized that I actually was cut short. Now this part is that I was deciding what to do, to color the subject in colorful, or the socks hanging doing colorful. So I decided to color brown bear instead. I was thinking of doing a rainbow bear, but then I was thinking that okay, I'll try I'll try the rainbow bear next time. Now I just want colorful socks with a brown bear, and yeah, orange cat, or a ginger cat and a brown bear. See, I'm not sure how I approach this coloring, whether I'm going to do it full brown, or so I'm having this kind of like a testing, just testing where to go, what to do, and looking at it again, draw a little bit, looking at it again, color here, color there, just looking at it again. So I'm hesitating because I'm not so sure how I'm going to color this bear. You'll see that I changed my mind after that when I color, but I do add other colors too. See, instead of brown, I'll be adding other colors. As usual, we have three colors. So now I know that when I use alcohol markers, whenever I color with alcohol markers, I realize that even though there's some slight mistake, I could blend it out again. So I'm not that worried, even though at first, I mean, you look at it, then you find that, oh no, you made a mistake. But then it seems that it's able to overcome that, just to blend it. And like I did when I colored the sky, I was I wasn't happy when I first colored. It was so streaky, but I found out that I could blend it out. Interesting. I mean, I haven't used alcohol markers before because all this time it was water-based markers, and usually I'll use watercolor pencils. No watercolor. I'll just use colored pencils just to color over the water base, because water base they are not blendable as alcohol markers. But I find that alcohol markers you don't need to use color pencil, so it's interesting. You see, I'm not sure about the face of the bear. Undecided. I'm just thinking and thinking, should I color over the full face or should I? Because at the moment it look a bit weird, this bear. I mean, I should have look at do some references before I color this. So I briefly go and try to cover it and see how it looks like. Yeah. So now the bear has this kind of like a stunned look on him. Mm-mm. Now I cover it up so it looks a bit better now. Try to color some of the areas there just to darken it. Creating depth. So now I'm using um, colorless blender, just trying to create some texture on that bear fur. Because color blender it seems to be able to wash out the ink, something like that. So I'm using brown again, just to color around that textured look. And that snout, so I'm giving him a better looking snout there. So now he looks a bit better. And I'm not sure whether I made a right decision doing this. So I'm giving this another weird look again. So I'm dilating the pupils, adding pinks to the ears. His underside belly fur. Now over here, I'm not sure. I was undecided, how to color this side profile of a kitty. So as usual, I'll be just light stroking here and there and see how this will go and imagine how it will look like. I'm just using these markers, just looking and see whether it looks okay, looks weird. Should I color over it? Should I do something? Should I alter it? Then again, I mix a different color again. So this kitty will be has this white socks with a white underneath fur belly. Adding some orange. Oh, I'm adding the colorless alcohol blender again for that textured look. I'm thinking about that profile. So I'm gonna alter that look again, trying so that I'm not sure how this will look like. I'm still deciding, not sure. So I'm coloring the bear just to just to wait and just to think again and see how to alter that kitty, because I'm not sure about that side profile look. So I'm trying to do a full, like a half face kitty, half face ginger kitty. Now she looks like as if she's a mask kitty. And I was thinking, oh, what to do? So I thought of adding that that cat's, what do you call that, that stripe, that pattern the cats usually have at the side of their face. Those uh especially you, if you see some of those ginger kitties or those gray kitties, they have this kind of stripes. Not sure what I'm going to do about this. I was just hanging on and just coloring and just waiting for and see whether I'll change my mind and do something else. Now I'm thinking this kitty has a pattern like a tiger instead. So now I thought of maybe changing, altering the eyes and see whether it will look any different. Coloring the shadows. So I prepared this colors for the socks, which I'm going to use as the pattern design. I think I'm going for the stripes. Stripes seems to be easy. And so the next one, the next socks I was thinking I wanted to try um, using this uh, alcohol markers to line so that you overlap, that will create lines naturally. I thought it was only using water-based markers to create this, but it seems that I saw some of those Facebook posts that they use this to create lines for wood grains. It seems to be it works. So you just use uh, this alcohol-based markers instead of water-based. You can do this also. Just line this and wait for it to dry a bit, and then just color over it, or just draw over it so that the lines overlap. So it create this kind of lines. You could do it using this to draw out the wood grains also, using this technique also. For that last socks, that last pair of socks, I couldn't think of what color to use, what to color, and I was just delaying of coloring that socks, doing other parts. I color other parts first while waiting for some ideas or some inspiration to color the last pair of socks. So I couldn't decide. Sometimes all these uh, components or elements here, you actually have to do some research and what to add, what to color. If you're not doing any of the research or looking at any references, I'll usually, for me, I'll be having a headache, what to color, how to color, what kind of designs, what kind of patterns. So while I was coloring this, I was thinking, okay, why not I color that last pair in pink, and probably in uh where it's shiny and it's metallic pink or something like that. doing the bandana. Okay, because I wasn't I was still thinking how do I do the bling on that last pair of socks. I still haven't figured out. I thought that I would know how to color, but I was like, how do I color using which pinks? I was thinking how while coloring the bandana I was already planning what to color. See, I still haven't start to color that socks yet because I'm just delaying it to color last. So because I still haven't have I mean I'm just planning, still thinking how to color. Now I'm drawing the kitty's eyes. And try to alter the bear. I prefer the bear's eyes. He looks like he's like half sleepy or something like that. I'm not sure how this cat look with this new eye. So I'm doing this in pink using uh this medium pink, I would say. And then I use, oh yeah, coloring the pecs first. Making the pecs as colorful. And so now I'm attempting to do this using a darker pink now, just to dot over that lighter pink. Continue all the dots. This is what I observed how the other colorists they colored they tried this technique. I'm using a lighter one. I'm not sure whether it's supposed to use, and now I use a white Poscas. I'm trying to make this socks look as if it's like a pink sequins, pink sequin socks. And so I'm trying to use this white Posca to do the sparkling bit. Sometimes this will work, sometimes it won't work. So I'm not sure whether this one look as if it's like sparkling under the sun. So if you find this coloring helpful, and please do give a like or thumbs up, and do join me for my next video. So this has been fun doing this colorful socks with that bling. This kitty look precarious when I add this. And I do hope to see you again. And thanks for watching, guys.